What's going on YouTube? My name is Psychobear and today we are here with the Dragon Ball Super episode 105 review, and pretty much let's get down to the chase. I thought this episode was really great, especially as someone who watched the original Dragon Ball, like the entire Dragon Ball series before Super, and Super. All like Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT after they all aired on Toonami, or at least a few years after they aired on Toonami when the internet was a little more poppin'. I was able to watch them in Japanese, and I gotta say, the Muten Roshi stuff in this episode was really great. But anyways, guys, if you guys are excited to hear my thoughts on this episode, hit the like button in the face, and I hope you guys enjoy the review. So let's get to it. So basically, what happens is, in the preview, we got to see Master Roshi pretty much kicking ass, or I guess kicking ass, or like, you know, trying to fall into his desires. And what I like about this is, I guess you could say, this episode was sort of a development period for Roshi, because we always know that Roshi's always been that Jiraiya type. Well, I mean, Jiraiya kind of got that from Roshi, I guess, but Roshi has always been the guy that's like always been comedic with like whatever he does, like when it comes to women specifically. It was basically the guy that would always go like goo goo gaga over women and stuff. And basically, he, before the tournament, tried to conquer attempted, I don't even know the words for it, he wanted to basically conquer the fear, and pretty much in this episode it kind of shows that he has. But the weird thing is, the way that the episode preview made it last week is as if the entire episode was just going to be Roshi going up against the two females in the episode, but that's actually not the case. The two females actually get eliminated pretty early on in the episode, and that actually kind of surprised me. But what did throw me off guard is that the spy guy from Universe 4 is actually the sort of main bad guy in this episode, which kind of threw me off a little because I thought it was going to be the two women. So basically, before we get there, pretty much the one princess-looking girl shows up to Roshi, and Roshi is pretty much like, he kind of like knows everything already. Well, not really like knows everything, but like he's been like, you know, he's been Roshi. He's always been the observant type of person. Although he's like really silly, he's always been super smart and stuff. You guys know what I'm talking about if you know Roshi. So basically, Roshi, he sees the girl, and the girl tries to seduce him, and pretty much what happens is he kind of falls for it at first, but the way that he conquers it is that he starts like powering up a little bit, and then it pretty much scares the princess lady off, and she, I don't know why, but like it was just an easy way to eliminate her because she just didn't want to deal with Roshi anymore. And pretty much after that, the shadowy vampire lady, well, not vampire lady, I don't even know what to call her, she comes out of the ground pretty much as a shadow, and kind of goes up to Roshi and is like, oh, I have like so many illusions. She has like all these illusions and stuff, and pretty much the funny thing is, she gets Roshi into one of the illusions, but Roshi actually is able to seal her away, and this is actually kind of threw me off. He used the Mafuba, or the evil containment wave as they call it in English, to seal her away, and pretty much, Cortella, the god of destruction in Universe 4, and Beerus were arguing like, oh, is that fair? It's not fair, because like Cortella was saying like it's not fair because Roshi had that small little he had the small little thing to seal the that lady away, and pretty much Beerus was like, oh no, don't, like, hey, it's not cheating. And pretty much they get to a point where they kind of like go at each other, like they're like about to literally fight in the stands, but then both of the Zenos are just end up saying like, oh, it's safe, it's allowed, and pretty much it stops the fighting, because I know that, I mean, all the gods of destructions are pretty much scared of Zeno-sama, the Omni King, whatever the heck you want to call him. So pretty much that happens, and Kanos, I forgot what his name was, the Universe 4 spy, the one with the green guy, he sees this happen, and he gets pretty pissed at Roshi, actually, and this was kind of weird. He uses like this electrical power and like powers up into this like peacock form. I don't know what to really call it. Like he turns into this bird, and I thought it was like kind of weird that he kind of turned into this bird thing, I guess. But pretty much he tries to hit Roshi, and Roshi is pretty much dodging all of his tactics because he's kind of memorized the way that he fought. And this is the whole key throughout the entire episode, that Roshi has pretty much been observing a lot of the fighters, and pretty much he knows how they fight. Like he knows how Magetta fought, because earlier in the episode Magetta tried to strike him, but he was able to dodge it perfectly. And pretty much Roshi is pretty much dodging this guy, and then he gets like really mad. The spy guy gets really mad, and then like I think his pattern just like started like getting random, because he started beating Roshi up, and like beating him up, and pretty much it started worrying Goku, who was fighting this like blue sludge tentacle monster thing. I don't even know what to call it, and pretty much Goku was really trying to escape. And a lot of this episode actually, a lot of the dialogue that isn't Roshi's belongs to Krillin and Goku, because I mean they were the two original Turtle Hermit students that we know of. Well, I mean there was Grandpa Gohan and Ox King, but I mean that we know of in the series that are like currently active and stuff like that. So basically, a lot of the lines in the episode belong to them, and pretty much Roshi keeps getting beat up by this guy, but then there's one point where he's pretty much like, I gotta like find a way to stop this guy, because apparently he gets stronger with every minute, with every second and every minute that goes by, and Roshi was afraid that like he's gonna get so strong that pretty much he's going to be able to like take everyone out in the tournament, so he had to find a way to stop him quick. So he tries to do this like hocus pocus like go to sleep sort of thing, but he breaks out of it by actually hurting himself. And what this actually reminded me of was in the Captain Ginyu saga, before he changed bodies with Goku, he hurt himself, although not to break out of a paralysis, but to, you know, damage his body and give Goku the disadvantage when going into Ginyu's body and stuff like that. But I digress. I don't even know what I digress. I don't even know why I said that, but pretty much what happens after that is that Roshi is he starts powering up, and this actually really got to me, because he was talking about how like Goku and Krillin have really inspired him to like go beyond his limits and like pretty much like transcend what he's done. And he does the Kamehameha, and honestly, this really threw me back in the days of Dragon Ball, like when I originally like watched it in the English dub, like within like the first Funimation English dub. I don't know if you guys know like or have heard of the original Funimation English dub that happened, but then it also reminded me of the Japanese version, because I just love the Japanese version of like Roshi was. I love Roshi, like although he doesn't really get a lot of screen time nowadays, I really love Roshi. Like he's just great, honestly, and that's the big takeaway from this episode. So pretty much he fires the Kamehameha and it eliminates the spy guy. So pretty much Roshi is actually able to take out 3 members of Universe 4, which is actually kind of surprising. But after the Kamehameha, he kind of falls to the floor and everyone actually thinks he's dead. Krillin actually freaks out and gets out, and he wants to jump back into the arena, but the Supreme Kaioshin-sama, whatever the heck you want to call him, Shin, pretty much holds him back, because like you can't re-enter the ring or whatever. So Goku turns to blue to get the tentacle guy off of him, and pretty much instant transmissions over to Roshi, and he tries to pretty much revive him. Now, for those of you who don't remember, Roshi is actually immortal, but the thing is, although he is immortal, he can die, which pretty much shows that his immortality only prevents him from like dying. Like he can't die from old age, but like it doesn't mean that like if he dies in combat, then he can die in combat. Pretty much, his immortality only prevents him from aging out, pretty much. And the thing was, I actually kind of got like started getting worried about like, oh god, I feel like Roshi's probably dead. Like I was freaking out for a while because I was just like really worried, and I was like, but the thing is, I don't think they could kill him, because if he dies, then pretty much I don't know what would exactly happen. I don't know what the Grand Priest or Xeno would do. So pretty much Goku is like kind of sitting there, or like kind of like, yeah, he's like by Roshi trying to revive him, and it actually works. I'm not even sure, but like the thing is, like it reminds me of when Hit or like when Hit killed Goku, but Goku like had an energy blast like sent up in the air, and like it restored his like life or whatever, something like that. I don't even know, but basically, I thought this episode was really good. I really did like the way that they sort of handled like Roshi's development, I guess you could say, and I really do. I like, to be honest with you, the power scaling and Super. I don't even really bother with that anymore, because there were a lot of things in this episode, like how the lightning guy was, or like how the spy guy was pretty much not killing Roshi, despite the fact that he pretty much pummeled him to death and stuff like that. And I mean, I'm glad that we got to see the Mufuba again, and the fact that like Roshi got like, I guess, development in a sense. But anyways, that is pretty much it for the episode. I thought it was a pretty good episode. If you guys don't agree, leave your comments down below and your thoughts or whatever. My name is Psycho Bear. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe for more content. If you guys are interested in more videos, please check out my channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video review. I don't even know what to call it. Peace out, guys.